Hey guys, it's Yaya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be filming a look that I did yesterday. I wore it to work and I got a lot of good feedback on it. So I'm going to be doing that look today, and yeah. So it's basically kind of like a burnt orange red eyeshadow look, and I did the faux lip ring. Got a lot of compliments on it. Hopefully it can give you guys some tips if you want to try it. So without any further ado, let's get into the look. So I'm first going to be starting off with and I've already moisturized my face. So I'm going to first start off with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'll be taking that on my damp beauty blender and put that all over my face. And I'm one of those annoying people that likes to do eyeshadow backwards, and I like to just prime my face and then do my eyeshadow before I put my foundation on. So this is my brush storage. So I have this for my small brushes, and then I also have one for my big brushes. So I bought these at Michael's, and they were originally like 20 bucks each, and I ended up getting them for like 10 bucks each, so I paid 20 bucks for both of them, which is pretty good if you ask me. So it just has all of my eye brushes, and then this one has all of my face brushes. Yeah, this is my Pro Tapered Crease Brush, and it is number 19. I'm going to be going in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I will put that on my eyelids. I'm going to be going in with my Tartelette palette, and I'm going to be mattifying part of the eyeshadow primer. So I'm taking that Free Spirit and Supermom. So it's this one and that one. So I'm going to be going in the same palette with the Force of Nature color. So this is where I'm going to be putting that in, and we're going to put in some work. Next, going to be going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario, and I'm going to take the color Isabel and kind of darken what we just did with the Force of Nature color by the Tartelette palette. So just lightly kind of build that up. I woke up with like 3 pimples on my face. I'm a little bit upset about it. If you guys have any pimple removing tips, comment, because I need it. That's not cute. Okay, so to add into that little orange color, I'm next going to be going in with my Modern Renaissance palette. And if you guys don't have this, get it. Please do yourself a favor. I'm going to be going in with Burnt Orange, and we're going to continue building that up. And this is just going to be a really nice transition shade for whatever color we choose to put in, which in this case I'm choosing to go in with red. I think red and orange kind of complement each other. And now I'm just going to take my clean blending brush, and this is my glow brushes. And there's no number on this or anything, but it's just kind of like a flat blending brush, and it's clean, so I'm just going to be like blending those colors together. Okay, so once you figured that you blended enough, then I'm going to go in with Red Ochre. And with that color, I'm going to be going in with a more narrow blending brush, tapered blending brush, and kind of making a crease. I have hooded eyelids, so I kind of have to make my own crease because I don't like my crease. This is also going to be a really nice fall look. I love all these like maroon type looks for fall. That color that everyone wore that was so big last year was literally, that's my favorite color ever. I don't even know what it would be called, but it's kind of similar to the love letter, or like kind of the color that everybody was going for. I found a dress that was that color and wore it. It was so pretty. I'm kind of over summer. Like, summer was fun, but I'm ready for like big sweaters and like Halloween. I'm going to California. September 25th we're leaving, and then we're coming back on October 2nd. So we're also going to Disney, and hopefully all of the stuff for Halloween will be up. It's kind of what I'm looking forward to. But also going to check out the Warner Brothers tour, because I love Warner Brothers. I did it when I was 14 or 15. My uncle's from Anaheim, so we went there to visit with my family, and we did like Warner Brothers tour. We went to Disneyland. We did, what else did we do? We did a whole bunch of stuff. It was so much fun there. We went to Florida Disney last year for my birthday, for my 21st birthday. And that was fun. Like, we had a great time. So we are doing our annual California Disney trip now. I'm there to go watch Dr. Phil. Because if you guys don't know this about me, I am a huge Dr. Phil fan. Like, annoyingly huge. I've been watching him religiously since like the 10th grade. No. Okay, I am next going to be going in with Real Gar. I don't know how to pronounce that. And I'm kind of just going to be going under the blend job that we just did to bring out our transition shade. And then last but not least, I'm going to be going in with Love Letter. And just going back over that to make it pop. And now I'm just going to be blending all of that together to make sure that everything is really nice and blended. Next I'm going to be going in with Vermeer. I think that's how you say it. From the same Anastasia palette. And now I'm going to be taking a different brush. This one is my flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to be patting that and packing it on. I'm sure all of you know this. If you didn't, then you learned something new today. But I usually take my setting spray. In this case, it's the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And I always, whenever I'm packing color on my flat brush, like in my crease, I always wet it first, because the colors go on so much more vibrant and it looks a lot more bright. So I'm spraying that on. So I'm gonna be pretty generous with this because I really want it to stand out. I'm gonna do the exact same thing to my other eye. Alright guys, so the other eye is done. Going in with my Maybelline waterproof eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I've been literally using this product since I started wearing makeup in the 8th grade. I don't know, but I've been wearing this product for a really long time, nonetheless. So I'm just going to be lining my eyes, and then it is going to give a good base for when I put on my wispies. Do the exact same thing to the other eye. Now that your wing eyeliner is done, I'm going to go in with my favorite eyelashes in the whole entire world. I've used really high-end lashes, and I've used everything up to dollar store eyelashes, and honestly, these are always going to be my favorite. It's the Ardell Wispies. I already have this pack open. As you can see, I wear them quite often. I'm going to be going in with my Duo Dark Tone Lash Adhesive, and just put it on the lashes and wait for it to dry. So my natural eyelashes honestly are pretty long, but I still love the look of false eyelashes. Just a personal preference. Once the eyelash is on, I always like to, I don't even know what the word for this is, so I'm just going to use the word zhuzh. I like to zhuzh my lashes upwards. So next, just to kind of set that, I'm going to go in with my Ardell Wispies mascara. This is actually a really, really good mascara, and I got it for free for purchasing my eyelashes. So Sally's had a deal that when you buy 3 packages of these, then you get a free mascara. So I bought 9 packages, so I ended up getting 3 mascaras. And then that will be my finished eye look for this eye. Okay, maybe not finished because I still have to do under. You know what I mean. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing to the other eye. You don't have to watch me do it because you just watched me do it on this side. So to kind of prep my face, because I did use the primer earlier, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Quick Fix. This is freaking amazing because it smells like coconuts. Feels like I'm on vacation whenever I use it. And as always, I'm going to be going in with my Clarins Everlasting Foundation in the color Nude. My foundation on camera with my ring light behind it looks a lot lighter. Like, everything looks a lot lighter than it actually is. I noticed that as I was editing my last video, and yeah, so just wanting to let you know. And also, this is a personal preference. Not everybody has to do this. Like, it's fine. Like, everyone has their own way of doing everything. The way that I look at it is, it doesn't matter how you do your makeup. As long as the end result looks good, there's no right or wrong way to do it. As long as it looks good, and as long as it makes you happy, who cares, you know? Next, I'm going to be going in with my Smashbox Waterproof 24-Hour Studio Skin Concealer. This one is the color Fair/Light. Just put it on the high points of your face. If you guys want to see a more in-depth version of like my highlighting and contour routine, then comment. And I will create a video. All 21 of you. Hey, it's better than last time. Last time I was saying 16. Powders. Everyone was raving about this, and I actually really, really like it. I have a lot of creasing under my eyes, and I found that this works. So this is the RCMA No Color Powder. Putting that on there. And then I actually cut my old beauty blender in a poor excuse for a half. It's kind of not really a half. And then I just take the pointy end on the inside of the beauty blender and make sure that I don't have any creases, and then I just kind of go in. So I'm just going to be taking my Jessup brush. Sorry if you missed anything, my camera just died. I'm just taking that RCMA powder, and this part of my face I bake, just not under my eyes because I have a lot of creasing, like I just said. Powder contour as opposed to cream. So Again, I'm going to be doing this really quick, so if you want a more detailed video on how I contour, then let me know. I'll be taking my Anastasia Dip Brow. This is the color Taupe. I'm also doing eyebrows. So this eyebrow is a lot higher than that eyebrow, so I always try to brush this one down to kind of even it out. Okay, once that's all done, I'm going to be going in and bronzing up my face. This is my Physicians Formula bronzer. It's been a favorite of mine for a while. So I'm just going to be taking a big fluffy brush and really bronzing my face up. Again, another comment as to why I keep my face so light, my foundation, is because I really like to pack on my bronzer. And I always draw it onto my neck and my ears. Taking my Too Faced Candlelight Glow, and I kind of mix both of the colors together, and I'm actually going to be just using a foundation brush to apply my highlight because I like to be highlighted to the gods, so I always double up on my highlighter. It's in the color Cocoa Bling from Artist Couture, and it's a loose pigment. Really freaking nice, and honestly, a little goes a long way with this, but again, I'm going to spray on my foundation brush just to kind of pack that on and give it the most glowy look that I can. Are you guys seeing this right now? I always do it in an exclamation mark, and Carly Bybel taught me how to do that. So, shout out to Carly Bybel. Not that you'll ever see this, but you were one of the #1 beauty people that I started watching when I started getting into makeup. So thanks. And now highlight the other side with the Artist Couture. Figured this little tip on my own. I actually heard it from a lot of people, but I kind of figured, I've never really watched a video on this. I'm sure there's lots of them, but I figured this out for myself. I take my contour, my cream contour. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toast. I just put it on the back of my hands. Literally, you don't need a lot. And then I take a really small detail brush, like this one. And then I outline my natural freckles. So those are actually where I have freckles on my face, and I just kind of do that. So next, the fun part, I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty liquid matte liquid lipstick. This is literally the only liquid lipstick that I've ever used that I don't feel like I have to mix 2 colors with. I just love the color of it. And this one is in the color Muse. How do you say that? Muse? Yeah, my Muse? Muse? I don't know. Sounds weird. And then I'm going to be taking my MAC, which I've used a million times, the Whirl lip liner. The colors are pretty similar, so they complement each other, and I overline my lips a lot. And while I'm waiting for my liquid lipstick to dry, I'm going to just brush off the excess bake that I have on. going to do a pop of blue. So this is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Ink Liner. It's supposed to be waterproof, and I've worn this as a lip thing, and it literally doesn't come off, so it's perfect. So you just go in the middle of your lips. Oh, here it is. So this is the Urban Decay, and I'm talking here because I just don't want it to get on my top lip because it's drying. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, and it is in Midnight Cowboy, sorry. And I have this loose glitter that I'm just going to be using over top of it. Have it. This is the finished look, so I hope you guys like it, and if you don't like it, then don't say anything, but comment and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.